But before we move on, let's look at the relationship between data science and statistics, because many people are confused that, okay, now this data science we are talking about, is it mean, median, mode? Is it analysis of variance? Is it pie chart, bar chart, and so on? Well, statistics is one of the tools of data science. Data science is more than that, as you are going to see later. But looking at what I wrote here, R, MATLAB, Python, Pandas, SciPy, NumPy, Matplotlib, Microsoft Excel, SAS, Stata, SPSS, they are all statistical tools. And few of them can be used for data science. R, the first three, they are data science tools, while the other, they are traditional statistics tools. I hope you are getting that. Now, if you want to do data science, you can decide to go by R. You can decide to use MATLAB. You can decide to use Python. In our case, our data science, we are using Python. But what of Microsoft Excel? Microsoft Excel is for basic statistical analysis. So somebody who knows Excel and somebody who knows Python, Pandas, and so on, they are not the same. Because when you are using data science tools like Pandas, SciPy, NumPy, Matplotlib, Keras, sklearn, they do things that are far beyond what Excel can do. Though you are going to see some of the things we do in Excel, we are going to see it in Python too. But Python is much more than that. So the same thing goes for SAS, Stata, and SPSS. They can do a lot of analysis, t-test, z-test, chi-test, and so on. But Python can do more. So you are going to see the difference between them as we move on. Now I have a table here that enumerates the differences between these libraries. For example, I have the advantages and disadvantages. Though what I have here is just a kind of a short note. It's more than this. So, for example, when you are using R has library support and it can do visualization, but it has a steep learning curve. R is more difficult than Python. Okay, looking at MATLAB, for example, MATLAB it supports matrix. Python also supports matrices. Python is also good for visualization and libraries, a lot of library support. But MATLAB is very expensive, very heavy. I think the latest edition cannot be less than 12 gigabytes. So these are the reasons why people are running from MATLAB. The difficulty of R is why people are running from it. You can see that R is open source. MATLAB is not open source. It's not free. MATLAB is not free. But coming to SciPy, NumPy, these are Python libraries. It's based on Python. All the advantages of Python come to play here. Visualization, a lot of libraries. Can you imagine? The disadvantages mentioned here is that Python has too many libraries. I don't see that as a disadvantage. Because the too many libraries of Python is what enrich the language. Is what makes it to be more powerful. Now look at Excel. Excel is easy. We agree with that. It has visuals, yes. It's flexible. But it cannot handle large data set. And it is prone to so many errors. It can't handle large volume of data like the data of the whole population in Nigeria. Excel cannot handle it. It can't process it. Excel is good for business. Because business people don't need, they may not care much about programming and so on. But look at Python, can handle engineering problems, finance problems, business problems. So, whatever we talk about in Excel also goes for SAS, Stata, and SPSS. So you can see the reason why we are dwelling on Python. Now let's come to the relationship between data science and statistics. I have this Venn diagram. Now let's go over it. Hacking skill. This hacking skill could have been computing skill. Sorry for that language. It should have been computing skill. Then we have mathematics, statistics, knowledge. Then we have the substantive expertise. That is your knowledge domain. So this one, look at the mouse. This area is talking about whether you are a doctor, you are an engineer, you are a lawyer, you are an accountant. So this is your domain, your expertise. Now, when you combine the statistics with your domain, you can do traditional research, like inferential statistics, ANOVA, and some other analysis. When you combine hacking skill with your expertise, they call it danger zone. I don't know why. What is dangerous in that? Okay. Now let's come up here. When you combine computing skill, or what I call hacking skill, with knowledge of mathematics and statistics, that results into machine learning. All right. So you can see that the marriage of computing skill, hacking skill, and statistics give birth to machine learning. But when you combine three of them, then you have what we call data science. So data science is a combination of your knowledge domain, your skill, your field, your discipline, with traditional research and with machine learning. So all give birth to data science. I still have another Venn diagram here, but this one is more detailed, and it's talking about relationship of data science with artificial intelligence. I want us to look at this diagram carefully. I have two major things here. That is artificial intelligence and data science. Because people are confused that, okay, what is AI? What is data science? They are related, but they are separate. Artificial intelligence stands on its own. Data science stands on its own. Now let's look at artificial intelligence. It's a broad term that aims at using data to offer solutions to problems. So it is the science and engineering of replicating or even going beyond human level intelligence in machine. So when you are trying to make machine behave like human being, or even think better than human being, when you are trying to make computer think better than human being, or you are trying to make devices or a software to perform better than human being, you are already doing artificial intelligence. For example, speech recognition system, security system, all the systems that help us solve one problem or the other, they are all AI systems. So it is a technology that makes a machine, a device or computer system, or even a piece of software to observe, to read, to learn, to sense and experience. Okay, you are browsing a website, you see a chatbot appear on the top, bottom right hand corner, telling you, what can I do for you today? Even speaking with you and even answering your question. You would think you are dealing with human being. No, you are dealing with AI. There are many areas of application of AI. We have a course on our portal that deals with artificial intelligence. So we can't be talking much about AI here. But let me go back to this diagram, so you know, have idea of what is AI now. In AI, we try to make machine, device, system to surpass human level intelligence, to think, to learn, to sense, to read, to experience, to sense the environment and even make a decision. That is AI. But you can see in the circle of AI, I have machine learning and deep learning to tell you that the subset of AI is machine learning and deep learning. So when you want to do AI, there is no way you will not know machine learning. And you have to go deeper and learn what we call deep learning. So there is deep learning. In our course page, we have AI and deep learning joined together. We try to remove machine learning because machine learning is also related with data science. Now look at the circle of data science. Data science circle is white, but part of it enters into into artificial intelligence. So Where artificial intelligence and data science meet is in the area of machine learning and deep learning. So when you are learning machine learning, when you are learning deep learning, it's like tautology, learning. Anyway, don't mind. When you are into machine learning and deep learning, you already have the tool for artificial intelligence. At the same time, you have the tool for data science. So there is no way we'll do data science in details that we will not look at machine learning or look at deep learning. Apart from machine learning and deep learning, there are some tools we make use of data science, like a regression. So in this training, we are going to be talking much about regression. It's inside data science, and there is no way we will not talk about statistics. So that is analytical statistics, inferential statistics, descriptive statistics, and some other areas of statistics. We are going to talk much about them. We are going to use them in data science. We are going to use regression. We are going to do this. So basically, in this training, we are going to start with statistics. So that is where we are going to make use of NumPy, Pandas, Seaborn, Matplotlib. Then after that, we'll go further and go into regression. I don't know why I put linear regression, because we have other type of regression we are going to look into. So we are going to do regression. Then when we now do that, we'll begin to look at machine learning algorithm. I will introduce you to machine learning algorithm and see how we can use them for our data science work. So I hope you understand what we are doing here. And talking about machine learning is a marriage of computer science and statistics. So it's a field of computer science that explore the use of statistical tool. Look at these two words, statistical tool and construction of algorithm. That is computer aspect. So when you combine statistics with computer, then you have machine learning. So you use those algorithms to build model from input, and you will now use your model to make data-driven prediction or decision. Machine learning is a tool of artificial intelligence. What is deep learning? I'm going to round this section up with deep learning. Deep learning is a type of machine learning. Okay, let's go back to the diagram. Look at machine learning, yellow circle. Deep learning is inside it. So when you take your machine learning skill further to advanced level, then you begin to talk about deep learning. The green circle here. The green is inside the yellow, and the yellow is inside the purple for artificial intelligence, and both of them, they're also inside the data science circle. So you hope you understand what we are talking about. So deep learning is a type of machine learning that uses what we call neural network. So in deep learning, we are going to talk about artificial neural network, that is ANN. Look at the mouse here. CNN, that is a convolutional neural network. Then log short-term modeling. So these are tools we use in deep learning. So in deep learning, we talk about image recognition. We talk about sound speech recognition. We talk about text transformation, text to speech, speech to text, and so on. These are the things we do under deep learning. So